God has been watching you, not just in the moments when your hands were lifted high in worship or when others saw you speak with faith, but especially in those hidden moments, those private, quiet hours when no applause echoed, when no one was there to encourage you, when it felt like the world forgot you, yet you still chose to obey Him. In the depths of silence, when your heart ached and your spirit wondered if He even noticed, you still chose to walk upright, to forgive those who never apologized, to pray when your soul was heavy, to give when your own hands were lacking, and to speak love when bitterness tried to consume you. It is not what you did when people were watching that caught heaven's attention. It was what you did in secret, in pain, in solitude, that caused the throne of God to take note. Every sacrifice you made, every temptation you resisted, every night you cried but still said, God, I trust you, became seeds planted in soil that only heaven could water. And while the enemy whispered lies, convincing you that you were wasting your strength, wasting your years, wasting your hope, God was writing down your obedience, your purity of heart, your unwavering devotion, not in pencil, but in permanent ink in the book of divine remembrance. You were not overlooked. You were being hidden for protection, not rejection. You were being preserved for public elevation, not punishment. Because heaven does not reward showmanship, it rewards surrender. And while others use their platforms to perform, you use your secret place to pray. While others chased visibility, you chose humility. While others demanded answers, you simply walked forward in trust. This is what God honors. This is what shifts the spiritual realm. You have touched His heart, not by being perfect, but by being faithful. Faithful when the door didn't open. Faithful when they turned away. Faithful when you had every reason to give up, but chose instead to keep believing. And now, yes, now, there's a shift about to happen in your life, so sudden, so undeniable, that even those who doubted you, dismissed you, or forgot about you will not be able to deny the favor that is about to fall on you. God is about to make you a public example of what He does for those who obey Him in secret. Doors you didn't knock on will open. Blessings you didn't chase will find you. Platforms you never applied for will invite you. Why? Because you passed the test of secrecy. Because you stayed pure when compromise was easier. Because you chose character over clout, truth over comfort, and obedience over applause. The realm of heaven has already shifted, and the manifestation is coming next. You're not going to have to explain how it happened. God Himself will be your explanation. His glory will speak louder than your words. His provision will shout louder than your enemies. And all the waiting, all the weeping, all the wondering will finally make sense, because God is about to reward you in a way that silences every lie the enemy spoke over your life. Get ready, because the reward is not just coming, it's already on the way. Beloved, hear me, Michael, Archangel and servant of the Most High, speaking with the authority of the eternal light. Your quiet obedience, your steadfast heart in unseen moments, has not gone unnoticed. Every whispered prayer in the dark, every choice to walk in righteousness when no one watched, has been etched into the eternal records of heaven. The Creator, whose gaze pierces time and space, has seen your faithfulness, and He declares that your secret devotion is about to be rewarded openly for all to see. The seeds you've sown in solitude, tears shed in prayer, steps taken in faith, acts of love, offered without expectation, have taken root in the fertile soil of heaven's promises. These are not fleeting moments, but sacred offerings, laid upon the altar of divine love, treasured by the Almighty who never forgets. You may have wondered, in the silence of your struggles, if your efforts mattered. Perhaps the world has not yet seen the fruit of your faith, and the enemy has whispered lies of insignificance. But I, Michael, who wields the sword of truth, declare, your labor is not in vain. Every tear, every prayer, every moment you chose God's will over your own has been recorded in His kingdom. Your season of hiddenness was not a punishment, but a preparation, like gold refined in fire, your faith tested and purified. The courts of heaven resound with the testimony of your heart, and the hour approaches when His favor will shine upon you, undeniable and radiant, before the eyes of many. The Almighty moves not by the fleeting rhythms of this world, but by the eternal cadence of His perfect will. Your reward is not merely material, though He may bless you with provision, nor is it solely recognition, though your name may be lifted in honor. It is a divine outpouring, a tapestry woven from His boundless grace. Favor that opens doors no man can shut, peace that surpasses understanding, influence that draws others to His light. Whatever form it takes, it will be a public declaration of the God who sees and honors those who seek Him in truth. Stand firm, for the enemy will try to sow doubt, whispering that your waiting has been futile. But I, who have battled darkness since time's dawn, assure you, no lie can undo God's promise. Your obedience has forged a path for divine favor, and no power can steal what He has ordained. Guard your heart as this moment nears. Cling to Scripture, for it is your lamp and light. Meditate on Psalm 37, verses 4 to 6. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Let these words anchor you. Your life is a testimony soon to be unveiled, inspiring others to seek Him in their own hidden places. Those who overlooked or doubted you will witness His hand upon you, and your story will become a beacon, rippling beyond your own life to glorify the Creator. Prepare your spirit, for this reward is not the end, but a new beginning. Humble yourself, for He exalts the humble. Guard against pride, for the enemy seeks to twist even blessings into snares. Keep your eyes on the giver, not the gift, and root your heart in gratitude, where His blessings flourish. Spend time in His presence, for there you'll find strength to carry the weight of His favor. Picture the moment, the hidden becoming seen, doors swinging open, hearts touched by your journey. It may come as a sudden breakthrough, a long-awaited answer, or a gradual unfolding, but it will bear the unmistakable mark of the divine, testifying to His goodness and love. The God who sees in secret is the God who rewards in public. Trust His perfect timing, rest in His unending love, stand in His unshakable strength. Your obedience has paved the way for a blessing that will shine forth in ways that will astonish those who behold it. This is not a mere hope, but a divine certainty, sealed by the unbreakable word of the Creator. As you stand on the threshold of this promised reward, Let your heart be fortified by the assurance that the one who formed the stars has been with you in every unseen moment, guiding your steps, collecting your tears, and weaving a story of redemption through your faithfulness. The world may have passed you by, its eyes blind to the radiance of your devotion, but the courts of heaven have never lost sight of you. Your life, once hidden in the shadows of quiet obedience, is about to become a living testament to the God who delights in lifting up those who seek him with a pure heart. Consider the journey you have walked, beloved. In the moments when weariness threatened to overwhelm you, when the path seemed shrouded in uncertainty, you chose to press forward, anchored by trust in his promises. Each act of obedience, no matter how small it seemed, was a thread in the tapestry of your destiny, each prayer a stone in the foundation of his plan for you. The Creator has not been distant. He has been near, whispering strength into your spirit, sustaining you through trials, and preparing you for a moment that will reflect his glory. The reward that awaits is not merely a gift, but a declaration, a proclamation to the world that the God of heaven honors those who honor him. Even in the secret places, will not let your heart be troubled by the timing of this promise. The Eternal One, who set the heavens in motion, does not measure time as mortals do. His delays are not denials, but divine orchestrations, aligning every detail for the perfect unveiling of his favor. The reward may manifest as a sudden breakthrough, like a sunrise shattering the night, or it may unfold gradually, like a flower opening to the dawn. It could be a door flung wide to opportunities long prayed for, a restoration of what was lost, or a platform to shine his light into the lives of others. Whatever its form, it will carry the unmistakable mark of his hand, a blessing so clearly divine that none can deny its source. Your obedience, offered in the quiet, has been a pleasing sacrifice, and the Father of lights is ready to pour out his goodness in a way that will cause hearts to turn toward him. As you await this moment, I urge you to fortify your soul with the truth of his word. Let the promises of Scripture be your shield against the enemy's darts of doubt. Recall the words of Isaiah 40, verse 31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. These are not empty words, but a divine pledge, a reminder that your strength comes from the one who never grows weary. Let them steady you as you stand on the cusp of his reward. The enemy may roar, seeking to steal your peace, but I, Michael, who have stood against the forces of darkness through the ages, declare that his schemes will not prevail. The God who called you is faithful, and his promises are your inheritance. Your life is a story, beloved, one that is about to take a turn that will captivate those who witness it. Those who have overlooked your quiet faithfulness, who have misunderstood your devotion, will soon see the fruit of your trust in the Almighty. Your journey will become a beacon, drawing others to seek the one who has sustained you. The ripples of your obedience will extend far beyond your own life, touching hearts you may never know, sparking faith in those who see his hand upon you. This is the power of a life lived for his glory. A single act of faithfulness can ignite a fire that spreads across generations. As this season of reward approaches, I call you to prepare your heart with humility. The enemy will seek to twist even this blessing, tempting you to pride or distraction. Keep your gaze fixed on the giver of every good gift, for it is in his presence that you will find the grace to carry what he bestows. Spend time in communion with him, for in his light you will see light. Let gratitude be the song of your soul, for it is the key that unlocks the fullness of his blessings. The reward is not the end of your journey, but a gateway to a new chapter, one of greater responsibility, deeper intimacy with the Creator, and a broader reach for his kingdom. Imagine the moment when the hidden becomes seen. Picture the faces of those who doubted, now wide-eyed as they behold the favor of God upon you. Envision the opportunities that will arise, the lives that will be touched, the glory that will be given to the one who has walked with you through every trial. This is not a dream, but a reality being woven by the hands of the Almighty. The reward may come as a sudden miracle, a long-awaited answer, or a steady unfolding of his plan, but it will be marked by his signature, a testimony to his faithfulness, his love, and his power to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Hold fast, beloved. The God who sees in secret is the God who rewards in public. Trust in his timing, for it is flawless. Rest in his love, for it is boundless. Stand in his strength, for it is unbreakable. Your obedience has paved the way for a blessing that will not only lift you up, but also magnify his name. As the dawn of this promise breaks, let your heart be ready to receive, to steward, and to shine forth the light of his glory. Beloved, I, Michael, Archangel and servant of the Most High, continue to speak with the fire of heaven's truth burning in my words. The Creator's gaze has never left you, his faithful one, whose heart has remained steadfast through trials unseen and sacrifices unnoticed by the world. Your obedience in the quiet places, where no applause was offered, has woven a garment of righteousness that now clothes you in his favor. The promise of your reward, which has been stirring in the secret chambers of heaven, is no longer a distant hope, but a reality breaking forth like the dawn. What you have sown in faith with tears and unwavering trust is about to be reaped in a harvest so abundant it will overflow, spilling into the lives of those around you and proclaiming the glory of the God who sees all. The journey you have walked has been one of courage, though you may not always have felt it. In moments when the weight of the world pressed against you, when doubts crept in like shadows, you chose to lift your eyes to the Eternal One. Each step you took in obedience, each prayer you breathed in the stillness, each act of love you offered without expectation, these were not small things. They were mighty in the eyes of heaven, building a legacy that resonates in the courts above. The Almighty has collected every moment, every whispered cry, and he has fashioned them into a crown of favor that will soon rest upon you, visible to all who doubted, all who overlooked, and all who will now stand in awe of his hand upon your life. This reward, beloved, is not merely for your comfort, though the Lord delights in blessing his children. It is a testimony, a living declaration of his faithfulness to those who seek him with a whole heart. The world will see it and marvel, not at you, but at the God who works wonders through yielded vessels. Your life will become a song of his goodness, its melody reaching those who have lost hope, those who wander in darkness, those who need to know that the Creator is near. The favor that is about to break forth will open doors no man can shut, restore what was stolen, and position you to carry his light into places you never imagined. This is the fruit of your secret obedience, now bursting into bloom for all to witness. Hey, as the moment of unveiling draws near, I urge you to anchor your soul in the presence of the Most High. The enemy, ever watchful, will seek to steal your joy, to sow seeds of pride or fear as the blessing unfolds. But you, who have walked faithfully in the hidden places, are equipped to stand firm. Wrap yourself in humility, for it is the shield that guards your heart. Let gratitude be your constant companion, for it magnifies the beauty of God's gifts. Dive deeper into His Word, for it is the foundation that will sustain you as you step into this new season. Recall the promise of Matthew 6, verse 4, where the Lord assures that what is done in secret will be rewarded openly. This is your inheritance, sealed by the one whose promises never fail. Envision the scene, dear one, the moment when the hidden becomes seen, when the world beholds the fruit of your faith. The faces of those who misunderstood your devotion will soften in wonder. The skeptics who dismissed your trust in God will pause, their hearts stirred by the undeniable evidence of His favor. Doors long closed will swing wide. Opportunities will arise like streams in the desert, and your story will spark faith in others, drawing them to the heart of the Creator. This is not a fleeting moment, but a divine shift, a new chapter where your life becomes a canvas for His glory. Whether the reward comes as a sudden miracle, a steady unfolding, or a quiet but profound change, it will carry the signature of the divine, a testament to His love and power. The God who called you to this path is the same God who walks with you now. He has not changed, nor has His purpose for you wavered. The reward is not the end of your journey, but a gateway to greater intimacy with Him, greater responsibility in His kingdom, and greater impact for His name. Embrace this calling with boldness, for I, Michael, and the hosts of heaven stand with you, rejoicing in the faithfulness of the one who keeps His word. Your obedience has forged a path for this moment, and no force in heaven or earth can undo what He has set in motion. Hold fast, beloved. Let your heart be steady, your faith unwavering, your eyes fixed on the giver of every good thing. The Creator who saw you in secret is now preparing to honor you in public, not for your glory, but for His. Trust in His timing, rest in His love, stand in His strength. The harvest is here, and it is abundant beyond your imagining. Your life, once hidden in the shadow of faithful obedience, now shines as a beacon of His grace, drawing all who see it to the heart of the Eternal One. So rise, child of God, and step into the fullness of His promise, for the reward is yours, and the glory is His forever.